Understanding Public Policy, Forms in the Policy-Making Process. Welcome to Knowledge Hub. I'm so excited to share my knowledge and expertise with you to help you succeed in your competitive exam preparation. In this video, we'll be discussing Understanding Public Policy, Forms in the Policy-Making Process, so grab a pen and paper and let's dive in. Public policy refers to the set of decisions and actions taken by government officials to address public problems and issues. These policies are designed to achieve specific objectives, such as promoting economic growth, reducing poverty, improving public health, and protecting the environment. Public policy can take many different forms, and the policy-making process can be complex and often involves multiple stakeholders. Forms of public policy. There are several forms of public policy, including regulatory policy, distributive policy, redistributive policy, and constituent policy. Regulatory policy refers to policies that are designed to regulate certain industries or activities. These policies are typically put in place to protect public health and safety, ensure fair competition, and prevent environmental damage. Examples of regulatory policy include food and drug regulations, workplace safety standards, and environmental regulations. Distributive policy involves the allocation of resources to specific groups or regions. These policies are designed to promote economic growth and development, and to provide public goods and services to citizens. Examples of distributive policy include infrastructure investments, education funding, and grants to small businesses. Redistributive policy involves the redistribution of resources from one group to another. These policies are designed to reduce economic inequality and promote social justice. Examples of redistributive policy include progressive tax policies, social welfare programs, and affirmative action programs. Constituent policy refers to policies that are designed to address the specific needs and demands of particular groups or constituencies. These policies are often put in place to address issues related to civil rights, cultural diversity, and political representation. Examples of constituent policy include laws protecting the rights of minorities, programs promoting bilingual education, and policies promoting gender equality. Policy-making process. The policy-making process involves several stages, including agenda setting, policy formulation, adoption, implementation, and evaluation. Agenda setting involves identifying and prioritizing public issues that require government intervention. This is often done through public opinion polls, media coverage, and interest group lobbying. Policy formulation involves developing and evaluating potential policy solutions to the identified public issues. This involves research, consultation with experts and stakeholders, and weighing the costs and benefits of different policy options. Adoption involves the selection of a specific policy solution by government officials. This involves negotiations, compromise, and the consideration of political and budgetary constraints. Implementation involves the execution of the policy by government agencies and other stakeholders. This involves setting up administrative structures, developing regulations, and allocating resources. Evaluation involves assessing the effectiveness of the policy in achieving its objectives. This involves monitoring and measuring the outcomes of the policy, identifying any unintended consequences, and making adjustments as necessary. In conclusion, public policy plays an important role in shaping the direction and outcomes of society. By understanding the different forms of public policy and the policy-making process, we can better appreciate the complexity of government decision-making and the role of citizens and stakeholders in shaping policy outcomes. Merit of this method. Some potential merits of the essay on public policy. 1. Comprehensive coverage. The essay covers the different forms of public policy and the stages of the policy-making process in a clear and concise manner. 2. Clarity of language. The essay uses language that is easy to understand and does not require any specialized knowledge or jargon. 3. Objectivity. The essay does not appear to take any particular political or ideological stance, which makes it suitable for a wide range of readers. 4. Relevance. Public policy is a topic of ongoing relevance and importance to people, as it shapes how governments address various issues affecting society. 5. Educational value. The essay could be useful for students, scholars, policymakers, and the general public who seek to understand how public policy is made and its various forms. Overall, the essay appears to be well written, informative, and accessible, which could make it a useful resource for those seeking to understand the basics of public policy. Demerit of this method. Some potential demerits of the essay on public policy. 1. Lack of depth. The essay provides a broad overview of the topic but may not provide enough detail for readers seeking a more in-depth understanding of public policy. 2. Lack of examples. The essay does not provide many specific examples of different forms of public policy, which could make it harder for readers to understand how policy plays out in the real world. 3. Limited scope. The essay focuses on the forms of public policy and the policy-making process but does not delve into other important aspects of public policy, such as the role of interest groups or the influence of public opinion. 4. Oversimplification. Due to the limited length of the essay, some complex topics may be oversimplified, which could lead to misconceptions or misunderstandings. 5. Potential bias. While the essay appears to be written in an objective manner, it is possible that the author may have certain biases or perspectives that are not apparent. Overall, the essay provides a basic overview of public policy, but its limited scope and lack of depth may not be suitable for readers who are seeking a more comprehensive understanding of the topic. Thanks for tuning into today's video on Understanding Public Policy, Forms and the Policy Making Process. I hope you found it informative and helpful in your exam preparation. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips, strategies, and information to help you succeed in your studies. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll be happy to respond. Thanks again, and good luck in your exam preparation.